Stay tuned for a home, back, and shoulder workout with no equipment required. Hi guys, it's Paul, Ageless Athletes. Thanks for training with us today. Today we have a home, back, and shoulder workout using no equipment. There are 3 muscles in the shoulder, front, middle, and rear deltoid. There are 6 muscles in the back. The 2 primary are the trapezius and the latissimus dorsi. There's actually 4 more, and they all kind of group up in about a fist shape right around the scapular area. That's 9 total muscles we're going to train today using 3 different movements. The first movement today is going to be lateral raises. Lateral raises is a staple in the gym, and it's used every day. It's primarily for the shoulders. We're going to modify our lateral raise today based on body weight only. We're actually going to put a little bit of a shrug into the lateral raise. So let's take a look at what it's going to look like. The first thing is we're going to be in athletic stance, right foot forward. And then I want to just kind of lean forward just the slightest little bit, lean forward. Hands are down. We don't force them out to the sides. We let them hang kind of in a natural position. There's a slight little angle right here. And we don't go straight out to the side. We do come to the forward just a little bit, come to the front just a little bit. So what we're doing is squeezing out here. This is mostly for the middle deltoid. We also put a shrug into this. So here's what one looks like. So we're up, 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 breathing out, breathing out, breathing out, down, 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 breathe in. So right about here is where you really start squeezing the shoulders and the traps. And how do you know if you've got that trap squeezed? You can't get up any higher. If I let go of that trap, then I can get all the way up here, and that's not so good for the shoulder joints. But if I have that trap flex, that's all I can get, and that's good for the shoulder joints right there. It's perfectly safe. So here's a few at full speed. Lateral raises. The second movement in our shoulders and back today in our home workout is reverse flies. Similar to the gym version of lateral raises, we do a modification for our reverse flies for body weight only. What we're going to do is stay standing upright. Athletic stance, right foot forward. The slightest little bit of a tip over right here. If it was a pure reverse fly, the movement looks like this. We would have to bend over to do this. But since we're not using weights, we're going to add to the range of motion. So we're going to start here. And we're going to bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, breathing out and squeeze everything, and down, 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 breathing in. And you'll feel in this squeeze right here at the top, all the way across the back. So here's a full speed few of reverse flies. Reverse flies. The third and final movement in our home shoulder back routine today is shrugs. Similar to lateral raises and reverse flies, there's a gym version, and our body weight version looks a lot like it. We're just going to have a slight modification. We begin with athletic stance, right foot forward. Hands down to our sides. Now for a shrug, elbows stay straight. If we start coming up for a shrug and bend our elbows, that becomes more of a row. So for a shrug, elbows stay straight all the way up. In our home version, I want you to come up, pushing your shoulders back, and arch your back a little bit, and breathe out, and come down, and breathe in. Up, and breathe out, and arch back, and down, and breathe in. Here are a couple full speed shrugs. Shrugs. Okay, now I'm going to go through the entire routine, 10 of each, of lateral raises, reverse flies, and shrugs. One sequence complete. Now to modify the sequence to suit your particular training level. For the beginner, I want you to do about a half squeeze, not a full squeeze. So about a half squeeze of the lateral raises, reverse flies, and the shrugs. Do the sequence of each of the 3 in a row 10 times and then rest for 1 minute. For intermediate, I want you to do 5 sequences. And so anywhere between a half squeeze to a full squeeze, depending on where you are at your intermediate level. Do 5 of them with a rest of 30 seconds in between. For advanced, it's full-on squeeze. It's full-on squeeze as hard as you can for each one of them. Do 5, 6, 7, or 8, depending on where you are in your level, with a 30-second rest. Wherever your skill level or your training level is, if you adjust this routine, you will get a full, complete workout for your back and your shoulders. If you liked what you saw here today, think about giving a thumbs up down below and maybe even subscribe to the channel. That way you can receive future notifications of new videos. Thanks for training with us today, guys, here on Ageless Athletes. Have a super awesome day.